Good day everybody. Today I'm going to show you the world's fastest biryani. This is the Pais Biryani. Okay, I've got 4 onions. I'm going to brown them. Okay, and I'm browning them with ghee. And I've got 2 cups of rice, and I kept it on sim with some curry leaves and ghee and salt. That's it, and it's ready. It's 3/4 cooked. Okay, I'm using ghee all the time. Okay, ghee is very good and very good. Okay, Indian Gold pure ghee. So I've marinated 1.5 kilo of lamb, and it is bony lamb with good meat and good fat. And I've put yogurt, roasted coriander powder, roasted jeera powder, chili powder, turmeric powder, ginger garlic paste, Gharam masala. I put some pepper, salt to taste, and you marinate all this overnight. Okay, you can add a little bit of fennel powder too. So overnight you have to marinate and keep. Then the next day we'll chuck it in a cooker, and it will be cooked on medium flame for 20 minutes. Okay, for the rice, simple, 1:2, so 2 cups, that means 4 cups of water, and I've cooked it first on high flame. Once it came to a boil, it went on 20 minutes on low flame. Okay, and then you just ready. Okay, so onion is almost ready, and then I'm using probably this much to cook the lamb, and the rest will be to sprinkle on top of the biryani. And in the meantime, I've chopped a bit of coriander leaves, little bit of mint leaves, and curry leaves all together. This will go when I'm cooking the lamb for 20 minutes on medium flame. So in a cooker, I put a nice tablespoon of ghee. Okay, when it comes to a good temperature, then you chuck in the fried onions, and then chuck in the lamb. So it's come to a good temperature. Time for me to chuck in the fried onions. Okay, and then just stir a bit. Okay, it's already fried. Remember, ghee, and only ghee. So I've thrown in the marinated lamb, and I've kept it at high flame, and it's time now. I've just put some water in the dish so that I can get all the masalas in. Okay, don't want to waste. Okay? Be careful with your water, right? So after 15 minutes cooking on high flame, I realized that there is a bit of less of salt, so I put some while marinating, so I will add more salt. Okay? So you can add more salt. You think it is not sour enough, you can add some lime. You think it's not hot enough, you can add some spice. Okay, so that's the way you manage, right? You don't add too much, and then it's going to be hard for you to correct your dish, right? So it is not sour enough, so I will squeeze one lime. Okay. Don't worry, just keep tasting as you go. That's the technique. Keep tasting as you go. So you put some ingredients lesser, it's better, because you can always correct it after. Okay, don't panic, don't rush. So just to let you know, that's the cup we are talking about. So that's 2 cups of rice, I said. So just to let you know what's a cup. So now after the 15 or 20 minutes, when everything is boiling good, taste is okay, you add your chopped coriander, your chopped mint leaves, and your chopped curry leaves, right? And give it a good stir. You need to mix everything well. That's the goal. Mix. Not mud mix. This is curry mix. Careful with your water level. The meat should be just immersed in, and it should, there should be something on top, and that's your water level. It's time now to shut the lid and go on medium flame for 20 minutes. Check, and if it's not cooked, just keep increasing 5 minutes. All right, there you go. And when you start seeing the fumes come, the gases or whatever the heat, the steam coming up there. You need to shut it. So I gave it 30 minutes. I shut off the flame. I waited for some time, and there you go. It's all ready now to check. Let's see. Voila. That's the way. Now it's time to stir it a bit and make sure the lamb is cooked. Taste a piece of lamb and see if it's cooked. If it needs more cooking, cook it for another 5 minutes, and then keep it on a low flame so that you reduce the water a bit. Okay, and I'll get back to you once I do my tasting and adjustments if I need to add anything. All right. So this is how I normally check my lamb. I try to separate it and see. Looks like it is cooked. Right? Didn't test it. Lovely. Maybe a lime and some salt. Perfect. Now it's time to layer the lamb and the rice together with the fried onions. All right. So it looks like I need some salt, and let me add a bit of salt. I think it's sufficient. And I need some lime. There you go. Half a lime so that it's tangy and nice. Remember, when you mix it with the rice, this has to be a strong curry, so that because you're mixing it with rice. Wow, beautiful, tasty. Let's now cook it a bit for, say, 10 minutes. Okay. I need to reduce this water a bit, right? So now I've taken a nice large dish and I will start my layering. So one layer of rice and the other layer of the biryani. What do you call it? The lamb will be on top of this rice. Okay, the lamb curry or the thick lamb curry, which is going to be on top of the rice. You see, because I added the ghee, the rice is a bit greasy and shiny. See, so that's the goal. That's the goal, to make the rice very flavorsome. It has to have flavor, and the flavor comes from the ghee, as well as the flavors come from the beautiful curry leaves. See, I have not put garam masala in the rice because I have put sufficient garam masala in the lamb curry. Okay, so now I'll assemble the lamb. Just be careful, don't put too much of that curry. You have to just be delicate. Whatever curry remains, remember, it goes in a nice dish, and you can add it to when you eat, right? So that's the goal, right? Okay, all around, and then we'll put the onions. So we'll now put a bit of onion all around. Okay, it will give you a very, very good flavor, right? Onion all around. Okay, try to put the onions around where you see the rice, where there's no curry. That's where you put the onions, right? So that the mixture becomes even, and when you have the morsel of rice in your mouth, it gives you that all the masalas and all the onions and all the flavors together. Okay, so let's do the next layer. Okay, we need to add the next layer of beautiful rice. All right, so the second layer is done, and now I'm going to add lamb again on top. Okay, the flavored beautiful lamb is going on top. Okay, very tasty, very delicious it is going to be. Believe me, you have to believe me to eat these wonderful delicate dishes. This is the Pais fastest biryani in the world, and most flavorsome biryani by the Pais. Okay, it's very, very tasty, very delicious, mouth-watering dish is getting ready for everybody. try and do this at home and tell me how you go. You will really keep licking your fingers for hours together. Okay. Time to add your onions, right? So make sure you add your onions on the area where there is rice, okay? And so that it's all evenly distributed, okay? So done with the onion, and let's go for the last layer of the rice. The last layer of the rice is now going to go on top of the other layer and equally distributed, okay? So my rice is over, my biryani is almost ready. I need to put the fried onions. I have some leftover curry and lamb, which I will put it in a dish, which will be my side dish. So as I'm eating the biryani, if I need some gravy, there it will be there. So let's now transfer all the leftover lamb curry into the beautiful dish and move all the fried onions on top of this biryani. One small tip before I forget, don't forget your marination will be in the fridge, okay? Don't keep it outside. And if it's a cold climate, say 10-15 degrees, okay, outside you can manage, but otherwise please marination inside your fridge, not outside, okay? So the beautiful lamb biryani is ready. I have another dish of beautiful lamb curry. You can now, see, a good tip is you can now decide if you have a few more friends out. Today I have say 7 friends. I have another 2 more. You can cook half a cup or 1 cup of rice and add that lamb on top, and add more rice and add more brown onions, and then you can feed almost 8 to 10 people with this beautiful Pais Brisbane biryani. Cheers guys, I hope all of you will enjoy this video. Try this at home. The Pais Brisbane biryani is one of the best and easiest biryanis ever. So please give it a go, try, and simple, do it on a weekend for the family. It will be very, very simple and delicious.